water, but I will not mute myself because we are already in the game. 2-0 for Infinite right now. I could say that it is picked from notag, that this Burgundy was chosen by Kebit and the rest of his squad, because Infinite is starting as the allies, and Infinite is having Kalite in this round, so probably Infinite will go for 3-0 if Bumblebee, Dedo and Saiho would be able to get the bomb planet, and they do. Duff and Flash as the only two left. Duff looking for something, but he only finds a bullet between his eyes. Saiho overkill, and Kebit already called a timeout. Flash fighting in this 1v3 gets Saiho. Okay, there won't be a timeout. I think that has been a mistake, but now this elimination from Dedo definitely was not a one. 3-0, a very solid start on the offense from Infinite. And notag still yet to find the first round of the game. Flash, a very fast kill on Bumblebee. A beautiful scope duel won by the notag player, but now Dedo with elimination. Psycho trying to push back to the side, but both Duff and Flash get some kills. Ravezo also with a kill. 3 against 2. Infinite with advantage once again. Hefest eliminating Nick, so now it's only Kebit who can fight for the win. Kebit in 1v3 with that Car 98. He wants to leave a scar on his opponent's face, on his opponent's heart, but he has to push through the smoke. Kebit on the middle street, looking for anyone who can be shot in an easy way, or in a hard way, or in any way to find the duel. Kebit could not even find the first one because Ravezo was out there. 4-0, and now Kebit called for the timeout, so I will excuse you for a moment because I'm casting in the road the second map, so I will mute myself for this timeout. I will get my head cleared for these 2 minutes, and I will come back with the round number 5. Okay, so we are now ready to resume. The game 4-0 for Team Infinite by far. And notag still looking for the first point. Flash trying to find someone. A huge fight that the notag are looking for will not happen on the middle street because Infinite is not interested in fighting on the middle street. Dedo unalived, Razor as well. Nick with a beautiful start on this round, but now Bumblebee with elimination. Nick for the third one, and Nick took the fate of this game in his hands. Nick for the fourth one. Now it's only Hefes alive. Hefes gets Nick. Hefes also needs to get the 4K. Hefes with another one. 1 versus 2. It does not seem this hard for Hefes because it's only two players alive and they are split it up. And Hefes already has the bomb down. Hefes against Dedo, against Duff, against kebit of course, against Duff. Hefes with a reload, but Duff was only waiting for it. 1-4. And notag won't throw this advantage that Nick walked for. So finally, after this 2-minute break, it was the first win for the notag players. But Nick, he did as much as he could for eliminations to give an occasion for notag to win. Also, I'm not sure how's the video. I would have to ask which maps are they playing, because I know that there is Burgundy, but I know what's coming next. Nick and Bumblebee. Quick to eliminations. One from the Axis, one from the Allies. 4 against 4. But now they're going for the push. Cubicle is already being scanned by Dedo. He will try to jump there. He will try to look for something. But now Flash finds Bumblebee. 4 against 3. It's starting looking great for the notag, especially the Duff gets the better of the Psycho. And now it's 4 against 2. Hefes and Dedo. Duff with elimination. Not only Hefes right now. Once again in 1v4 situation. Hefes tries to find one. kebit lost some HP. But it does not seem like a clutch possible to take on, because kebit gets the revenge. 2-4. And finally notag is getting some play on the Axis side. Flash looking for a shot, but Bumblebee was already aimed there. Duff, oh, that was a close nade. 79 HP down. Duff trying to retreat, but kebit now has to look for eliminations. kebit with one. kebit has to retreat, but Dedo was already on the wall. Duff getting revenge. Duff fighting for another one, but now Psycho is the one getting the kill for 3 versus 2. Freaks on the behind, Freaks on the back, and Freaks, oh, he's not suspected out there. Freaks, so some trouble with Pulato, but finally Psycho is down. 2 against 2. Freaks and Nick against the Ravezo and Homeland and Bumblebee, of course. Nick killed, so now it's all up to Freaks. 1v2 situation. Ravezo and Homelander and Bumblebee, of course. But Bumblebee did not really have to do much because Ravezo already was waiting there. 5-2 Infinite. I thought that they are in the dumps right now, but it seems like they got themselves up. Ravezo this time looking to push for the first tempo without any place at the middle. Bumblebee with another nade. Try and cut back the backside of bomb side B, but now Nick and kebit. Fast eliminations for the Axis, and now it's looking pretty well to get that first point. Bumblebee getting something in a trade. 3 versus 4. Ravezo looking for a push. Ravezo looking for a scan. Lots of everything out there, but now Hefes, kebit. That was nice shootout, but still Infinite gets a win. Still Infinite gets a side. 3 versus 3. Flash, Freaks and Nick. And now notag has to pull out a great retake, but Freaks was already noticed, and Freaks was already eliminated because Ravezo was waiting there. Flash far away from the side, and Bumblebee gets nicked, so now it's only Flash. Flash with a scope. He can look for eliminations, but he cannot really look for anything more, because this round will go to the Team Infinite. It would be 6-2, and Infinite is walking on a great score to go to the other side. Flash without a chance to even survive this round, because now it's a kill from Hefes. 6-2. It's official, and Infinite with a secure draw after this half. Oh, and I will definitely need a break before the second map. Nick position for the middle, looking for Bumblebee. This time he cannot find him, but Duff, now with elimination, now with an entry frag. Hefes, oh, that was a nice headshot, but not the one you were looking for. 5 against 3, notag Looking for another point up there, but Ravzo gets kebit. Ravzo gets flash. We've seen Infinite already gathered themselves, already picked themselves up from the 3-5 situation. Nick gets Ravzo, and Friggs get Harvest. And finally, it's only Bumblebee who will try to get into Cubicle from the back aisle, pushing towards the sides. Homelander is Bumblebee. One is a kill from the back. Homelander with another one. It's a 1v1 situation. Nick versus Bumblebee, but Nick was already in the back alley, and Nick could have done that without any risk that Bumblebee could fight back. 6-3. But once again, we see that the biggest part of the round is the fact that there is a team kill. We've already seen that, and the last few rounds, in the last few rounds of the breakout, where Craven was killed by Dudek, and it did have some impact because it could have ended much earlier. Well, maybe not much, but it could have ended earlier. But it puts Sphora into the risk. Now it also may not be visible, but that one elimination, that one round might put Infinite into the risk later. Ravzo walking in the back with 2 eliminations at the beginning of the rounds. Flash trying to fight back, but Ravzo is pushing further and further and further. Kebit down, 4 against 2, and Bomb probably will be planted in the moment. Ravzo not being able to get the quadra here, but Bumblebee in a control. Flash for the triple. 2 versus 2. Flash and Duff versus Bumblebee and Harvest. Bomb is down. So now Flash and Duff have to come closer. Pretty far away. Both of the Axis players. I think the time is ticking. But for now, Duff gets Bumblebee, and they both know that it's not the A side. Harvest looking for aggressive play towards the middle. It might be a surprise. Oh, it might be a huge surprise. Harvest. Will he get one? Harvest, a lot of trouble, and the fact that he cannot find the kill on Flash might be a game changer here. Because Flash is already healed, and Duff is already defusing the bomb. Harvest has to push, Harvest has to look for the kill, and Harvest cannot get one, so the bomb will be defused, and Harvest, he can not stand the fact that he was able to get elimination on the Flash, but he struggled with the full auto, and it's 4-6. And we know that this half won't be really stunned, because even if Infinite gets to the 8th point, it would not be that bad for the notag team. Duff going further, trying to win back the side. Harvest found, but Harvest with beautiful headshot. 4 against 5. Harvest with another one. He is triggered after that last round. 5 against 3, and the bomb will be planted. Flash looking for the scan for the smoke. Flash looking for something more, but he cannot find literally anything. 5 versus 3. Bomb still not planted, but now Nick is found by Ravzo, cannot really escape from this one, as well as Flash, because Dedo was waiting on the wall. 4 against 1. It's Kebit alive, fighting for the life of his team, but it seems like it could be 7-4. Kebit wants us to wait with his conclusion by getting elimination on Bumblebee. Kebit looking for another jump shot, but bomb is planted on the A side, and Dedo planted series of bullets in Kebit's body, so it's 7-4 Infinite with a secured win of the first half. And now they can only get more. Bumblebee. Once again, he wins the sniper duel against Flash. Saiho low on the ground, as well as his teammates, as well as his 3 teammates after those eliminations from Ravzo and Harvest. 5 against 2, and it seems like Team Infinite is going for, or not his teammates, his teammates actually. It looks like Team Infinite is going for the win, for the clean round number 12, 8-4. Very decent half from Infinite. They just need to close it up after they change teams. Okay, so now we are ready to continue with the second half. 8-4. And once again, I'm sorry that I'm taking breaks like that, but I don't complain absolutely because I love that I'm here and I'm casting this tournament, but you have to understand that it is exhausting to talk all the time. I mean, if I were in duo cast, this would have been a bit easier, but since I'm solo, I would need a breaks like that to get to not lose my voice, especially that after tomorrow I have only 1 day break and I'm having 4 or 5 days tournaments in a row. But now Freaks finds a beautiful shot on Dedo, kebit as well. But on Raves of 5 against 3 and notag wants to start scoring fast after they got to the better side. Bumblebee with elimination number 1, Bumblebee with elimination number 2, but that finds Psycho 3 against 2 on the B side. That's where the shootout will take place. If they not put this in the middle, but Bumblebee with his final elimination of this round. Bumblebee and Hefes, can they put this clutch? Bumblebee. Oh, Nick. He might be a surprise out there. Nick behind the tank. Homeland. Oh, Nick was prepared with the shotgun. Hefes in the 1v2. And it seems like now it might not be the greatest position because Nick finds another one. 5-8, and Nick with beautiful clearance at the last moments of the points. Breaks. Once again, starts with a very fast elimination. Now that was prepared for that. 4 versus 4. Bravesor looking to hold the B entrance. To be or not to be? That's probably Infinite is asking. Notag is asking himself right now. But we can be pretty sure that Notag will play around the B side. Notag mostly plays around the B side. But now Bravesor finds Flash. Bravesor looking for another one. Has to look out to not get a team kill. But now Bumblebee with another, Ravezo with the second, Psycho as the only one who did not win the duel, but it only leaves kebit alive, who could plan on the A side. Kebit, ooh, that was a nice headshot, they're already down, but Ravezo and Homelander, and Bumblebee of course, still fighting, and Ravezo will be the one to finish the job. 9-5. 9-5, so Infinite holds the 4-point lead. But if you are playing against Ravezo and Bumblebee in such a form, it's not an easy job to win. Nick has to look out in the middle because all of the nades, smokes and everything that is going on out there. Duff looking for something more. Not this time. Duff trying to push forward. Duff. Hoping to get some more, but now all they get is space on the map. I mean, it's still great, but you still have 5 Infinite players you are put against. Duff and Nick. No mission. No, there was a try. 90 HP, 40 HP. Homelander. Bumblebee still alive. He went for the repick, and he's still somehow surviving those shots. Bumblebee, he cannot get the win. He cannot get a kill from this fight, but he is not getting shots, and I think that's more important when he's playing 1v2 in such an awkward spot. Duff, a very peaceful round without a single elimination. 72 HP grenades by some hundreds. Freaks finally open the kills of round number 15 with a beautiful headshot on Ravezo. 5 versus 4, 30 seconds on the clock for Notag to find a win. Bumblebee, nice grenades. Duff has to be careful. Duff looking for something more, but Bumblebee with another one. Kevin tries to clutch this up because B-side is slowly opening up for the Notag team. Freaks taking this part, but both Psycho and Hefes right now getting the eliminations, and it only leaves Nick with 15 seconds on the clock, trying to go to the A side to look for anything. Nick tries to find a fight, but too many seconds pass by. 6 seconds. Okay, he can plant the bomb, but he won't because he knew that either he plants the bomb and he dies, or he does not plant the bomb and he can get a kill and survive. 10-5, Infinite, 3 points from winning rounds, from winning match number 1. Ravezo. Ravezo. Both with Bumblebee. Trying to play very aggressive down the mid, but now Psycho getting shot. Nick, his position is well known, but Freaks gets another one, so it's now 5 versus 3. It's looking great for the allies to get this point. Ravezo, a tough spot. Ravezo still survives. Bumblebee with one elimination, but one is not enough. It's 2 against 4. Ravezo trying to push, trying to get that one kill, but Ravezo is not ready for the win of 40 HP, and Freaks still manages to find Heavy, so it's now Ravezo against 4 other players. It seems like this should be 6 to 10, like this 4-point lead should be still kept, but the 5-point one will be lost. 6 to 10. Round secured by the allies, but there's still a long road to go. 3 points. That's how much Infinite needs, and 7 points. That's how much the allies here should aim for. Flash, beautiful kill. Oh, you did not do it like that. That was not the best way to start a round. You just jump through the middle with no smoke, with no anything, with no cover, and the enemy tire sniper took advantage of it. 4 against 2 after Hefes and Duff finds eliminations. Dedo trying to fight back. Dedo with one, Dedo with the second one. Now Dedo and Bumblebee looking for the win, especially that Kebit and the Flash have not planted the explosives yet. 2 versus 2. Kebit hidden in the smoke on the ground in the middle. He's trying to scare the enemy like a fiddle by giving this riddle and giving this headshot to the Dedo. Bumblebee, 1v2 situation. Bumblebee, he finds himself nearby the ally spawn, very far away from the action. In a moment, either Kebit or Flash will plant the explosives, and Bumblebee would have a long road to go before he gets even into the side, before he even gets into the action. And by this time, probably either Flash or Kebit would check a lot of nearby positions. Bumblebee. The bomb is still not on the side. Oh, but it was a setup. They were waiting with 2 people on mid lane and hoping that this would happen, and it did happen, and it did bring them a point. 7 to 10. Notag once again trying to catch up with the score. But let's be honest, Infinite gave the last point away with this middle pick. Davin Ravezo, quick 1v1 trades. 4 against 4. Lots of nades in the sky, but not one single person blew up. And I'm really curious what is the kind of the wood that this shed is built of, because this survives absolutely everything. Now Harvest. See that Flash is definitely not from the same material, because Harvest sees that Flash do not survive a nade. 4 against 3, but bomb is already planted. Infinite prepares for the retake. Nick once again crawling nearby the tank, nearby the middle, holding that B entrance from the axis. Duff finds one. Oh, the Nick's position might be crucial, but now Bumblebee was ready, and it's Duff versus Freaks. Duff versus Freaks. Duff hiding here in the shed. Duff looking for something more. 2 against 3. Duff, not a lot of time. Duff gets elimination. It might be very important. Kef is pushing, Duff reloading, but Duff gets the kill, and now it's only for Psycho, not for long. Somehow Duff gets all of 3 people down and not letting down his team. 8 to 10, but Infinite, oh, they panicked too hard. It felt like they had a 3 rounds like that. 8 to 10. And it's closer and closer. Infinite cannot find that point number 11. Flash once again. Oh, this time nice pick, but already Nate was there. So Hefest once again loses against Duff. Psycho with revenge. 4 versus 4. And once again, of course, Notag would try to go for the B side. Fresh already nearby with the scope, looking for that one jump scope pick. Nick scanning through the smoke. Still 4 versus 4, and slowly 3 out of 4 people from Infinite will try to go to the B side. Oh, Flash, he's looking for it, and he finds the leg. Bumblebee down, Psycho down. Notag is coming here for the draw. Notag is coming here for another round. 4 versus 2. Ravzo and Dedo. Ravzo finds one, but now Notag can just control the middle, can just completely cut out the rotation that the enemy could present. I mean, if you put someone on the top mid to seek for everyone who will try to go for the middle, even if he dies, he will buy some time, he will buy some more supplies for you. But once again, Notag will try to play this very slowly to try to track down the enemies, and Duff is doing this perfectly. Nick as well. It is 9 to 10. Infinite is losing the Infinite are losing the advantage now. Yet another timeout, so I will excuse you for a moment because I have to grab a bottle of water. So now we are ready to continue. 10 to 9. And this first map is also getting close as hell. But we still have no clue who will win this one, Infinite or Notag. Oh no, Flash, oh that was quick. Flash already with one elimination. It's looking great for the allies. Raves are trying to find the revenge. But the Bumblebee will be the one to do it. 4 versus 4. Psycho with a push. Psycho chasing down the enemies. Bumblebee with another great shot. 4 versus 3, and now Psycho is complete surprise. Psycho looking for more. 4 versus 2. Infinite is turning this round around. But Psycho got a bit lost in the rivals' territory. 3 versus 2. Flash and Freaks. The duo from Notag to fight for the tie, to fight for 10th point for the team. And as we saw earlier, in situations like that, after fast trades, we'll see a huge slow up in this round. Slow down, even, I would say. Dedo, hiding in the grass. He needs to get 1 kill from this and it would be fine. If he gets 2, it would be more than enough, but now he does not get anyone. So Freaks with a kill, but Bumblebee was only waiting for that. Bumblebee with another one. 4K from Bumblebee. And that would be 11 to 9. Infinite a step closer to the win. Infinite slowly threatening the map points and slowly threatening the map. Series of grenades. Great dodge by Davdo. Flash looking for something. Fricks finds Psycho. Dav finds another one, so it might be 11 to 10. Unless the defense, the resting 3 players are absolutely flawless in the side. But Ravzo cannot win the duel. 5 against 2. It seems like a clean round coming from the now attack. Nedo gets Dav. But Flash was only waiting for someone to go to this window. Bumblebee dead in the Dedo, looking for an ace, looking for the 1v4 clutch. Infinite. You're really hoping for the Captain Dedo, having some troubles. He shoots for the 80 but loses 100% of his HP, 10 to 11. And notag is closing up once again with the score. Three versus four once again. Freaks and Flash doing great job at the beginning of the rounds. Ravezo, Hefes and Dedo fighting for this 12th point before the rival is able to also go to the 11th one. Ravezo, there's not much to see in the middle. And once again, notag is playing for the B set. It is something that they are known for. It is something that they are doing on the daily basis when they are playing Burgundy. They usually stack this one. A side is the last option if they cannot do anything else. Hefest finds a kill, 3 versus 3. Hefest still waiting in the cubicle. Hefest seeking for another one. Hefest getting duffed, but Freaks getting raped, so 2 against 2. Hefest from the left to the right. The swing has to be perfect, but it is not, and Freaks getting elimination. It's now only Dedo. Maybe not 1v4, but it is 1v2. Flash and Freaks. They're still waiting with plant, with scan, but now Dedo already there waiting for his opponent to repick. Not going to happen right away. Freaks is waiting. Flash will come up in a moment, but Dedo will go away. Dedo will not look like this in this clutch. Flash and Freaks still waiting with the bomb. 25 seconds. Dedo held in the nerves. Bomb Planet and Dedo right now is trying to find this push. Dedo, he will find the file with Flash, but now Freaks know where to look. And oh, Flash finishes it with a beautiful jump shot. 11 to 11. And we might even go to the overtime if this goes any further. For the beginning of the round, Flash looking for something more, but now Nick finding Gravesaw. Bumblebee, he will not slow down. He will not be left out there. 4 versus 4. Oh, this is the one decisive round, because the team that actually gets to the 12 point first, they will have the sign of relief, because at the worst case scenario, they will get to the overtime. Freaks looking for a kill. notag or Team Infinite. Who can get the sweet round number 12? Flash trying to find something, but Nix get the Bumblebee. 4 versus 3. It's looking good for notag, because they're closing the space up. Flash once again with a jump. Flash once again want to pull out the shot like the one that he pulled out on Dedo a round ago. 4 versus 3. notag closer and closer to the side, closer and closer to that point number 12. But they're still waiting, they're still playing this slowly. And Dedo takes advantage of it. Dedo, great pick from this guy. 3 versus 3. Hefes already camping there. Hefes on the ground. He is unnoticed, but he does spots. Flash, 3 against 2. Now kebit knows where to look, but Hefes gets another one. Nick trying to fight for his life. Nick trying to fight for the round, but Nick is eliminated, and Infinite gets the point number 12. 12 to 11. And notag have to defend the match points. 11 points. It's sure seems like a lot, but not when your enemy has 13. And Infinite is 1 step away from 13 on their own map. They can win the pick and seek for the win on the rival's pick. And the one chance, the one opportunity for Infinite to get that sweet victory, to get that sweet lead in the series. Braves are looking for shot. It seems like Infinite is trying to look for a very aggressive play on the middle. Hefes holding once again the BC from the cubicle. Oh, Hefes, that was a nice nade from the notag. Not very nice for the Infinite player. Bumblebee looking for that elimination. Bumblebee looking for that kill. Trying to push the enemy out from with the nade. Dedo also has to be careful out there. Not a single kill yet in this round. 5 versus 5. 80 seconds on the clock. And notag, they will sure feel the pressure of this clock in a few seconds. Dedo looking for a kill, 80% HP, but now Psycho found streak. 4 versus 5. It is not looking well for notag because it seems like Infinite have this round under control, especially with this position. Oh, Bumblebee misses! It could have been 5 versus 3. It could have been maybe the end. But Bumblebee will look for redemption, will look for another one. But now Kevin gets Psycho, 4 versus 4. Raves off. He does not see anything. As well as Dedo, he's also there. Raves off. Dedo hidden. He has a little opening in the smoke. 4 versus 4. 40 seconds on the clock. Infinite versus notag. Who can get this win? Dedo finds a kill, and now it's 4v3. Not a lot of time, and Dedo's still on the great position. Still, you don't really know what to expect him since the smoke. So also Dedo is hidden on the ground. And now Bumblebee with a kill. 4 versus 2. It's only Flash. It's only Duff, and it seems like Infinite should be able to get this round to the very end. Oh, Bumblebee now a bit of trouble here. 3 versus 2. It's still an advantage for Team Infinite. Raves off, pushing through the mids. But now Flash gets Dedo, 2 against 2. It's not the end. Raves off. Can he make the shots? He cannot, but now Hefes with a kill. Raves are looking for one, and Raves are killing the last standing player. 13 to 11, and Infinite wins map number 1. They grab Burgundy. They will go to the second map. I cannot unfortunately tell you what this map is because I have not seen the video. And we'll see if Team Infinite can find the 2-0 or notag will come back on the map of their own pick, and it seems like it will be a Dawn below. At least that's what I saw. That's what I have seen. Yeah, we'll see. So I will go for a short break, and after that we'll come back with map number 2 of the series. Okay, alright, so we are not slowing down and we are starting map number 2. This time we'll play Carentan. Carentan picked by Notag Infinite, of course, starting as the Allah. Okay, or maybe not. Okay, I think I swapped something. Carentan picked by the Infinite because they are starting as the allies here. Okay, so Burgundy was picked by Notag. Okay, I got lost in it. Doesn't really matter now. Flash getting that first elimination of the round. Infinite. 4, 5 points, something like that. That's what they aim for. And Flash gets another one. 5 versus 3. Looks right now like Notag should get this first round pretty easily. We've already seen one Carentan on stream from Notag. It was the very last game from the Group A, Notag versus Bomb Squad, where Bomb Squad had 4 chances to bring the first 5-0 group stage, but Notag then came with a beautiful comeback, even though that they had pretty mid, I would say, even attack side, Axis side. Ooh, Nick with a quick kill to finish the round 1-0, and the Allies a good start. Bumblebee looking for an 8 infinite. We should be getting used to seeing Nota getting points. Oh, but now Flash and Freaks, they want to do this quickly. Raves and Psycho. Those fast eliminations. Dedo gets one revenge. Still not pretty much from the side of Infinite. 4 versus 3 for the Axis. Homelander trying to slowly close down to the basement. Homelander. Oof, and that was a beautiful shot. Bumblebee knew what to look for, and as a B, he knew where to stink. And it was a distinguished shot. 3 versus 3. Homelander. As a Bumblebee, sometimes I would be reading for Homelander. It's not a bad will, it's just my eyes see, my mouse, my mouse talk. That's how my job works. Heavis. Now Dedo. Having a lot of troubles out there. Dedo minus 90 HP. Should be able to lick the wounds. And Infinite slowly is trying to close the attack on the A side. But the time is ticking, 35 seconds on the clock, and finally they will have to get out of their positions. Dedo from the apartment, from the sniper position. Dedo. 24 seconds on the clock. Still Notag playing this very, very slowly, but now Bumblebee finds Sneak. Fricks was there for response on Dedo. 2 versus 2. Bumblebee already targeted the window. Oh, this nade might be very dangerous. Oh, but Bomb Planet and Hefes knows that he just has to wake down. But Fricks, so this nade finally lands, and now it's Homelander. Bumblebee in a 1v2 situation. Homelander waiting for someone to show up here. We'll see that no one is close right now. Freaks on the bomb. Freaks looking for the defuse baits. They cannot really do this. The fake defuse does not really work because Homelander has a great spot. Homelander has to check his back. Freaks. Oh, Freaks. That was a beautiful jump. And even though if Freaks would not get that elimination, Kebit was waiting to look for a response. Fantastic play of this 2 versus 1 situation with a win for Notag. 2-0. So the start, I would say the start is pretty decent, but it is much too early to say stuff like that. Flash looking for his fast elimination, has to complete this one with an 8, but cannot really find this one. 5 versus 5. Flash once again change the position, once again trying to be the one pinching the right spots from the ally side. Now the smoke is spreading. When it comes to content, we'll have a lots of moments like that. Duff. Those first fights, those first calls. I mean, until we get the first elimination, there's not much going on. But right now, Freaks and Duff once again finding the opening. Beautiful defense. That is not still. That is always in move, in slow move, but it's always moving. It's always in a bit of rotation. And now Flash gets good timing, gets down. Another one and another one and another one, because it's now a clean round from notag. 3-0 Infinite. By far having some troubles. Okay, it's still very early in this half, but the start on Carentan is looking pretty fresh from the side of notag. They want to keep it this way. They want to keep it very high profile when it comes to the score. Bumblebee aim to the window. DAY2 finds Flash. Finally, the Flash is not the one to get the first elimination. By the way, kebit is 0-0 for now. It's very interesting. Okay, not 0-0 anymore, because he finds the first elimination of his own with the snake. 4 versus 4. Bumblebee once again with the sniper rifle. Psycho looking for some closing cut. Oh, she checks the right side. He turned right. Enemy was left, and Freaks turned his neck left by leaving nothing by corpse, living in that corridor. 4 versus 3. Once again, notag in a great situation, not for long, because Heves finds kebit. 3 versus 3 Infinite. This would be a great time to get the first points out of the 3-4 points that they need. Bumblebee with a scope. Bumblebee, but now the only one scope is working. And it's the one of Freaks getting DAY2 down. 3 versus 2 Infinite playing in disadvantage in attack on carentan. It does not look very tempting for them. And Nick with elimination. Duff also wins the duel with the sniper of the ally team. 4-0 for now. notag in a full control of the game. notag with very solid defense. Heves. This time, Infinite actually is able to find something in the beginning of the round, and this is the quicker round presented to us by the ally team. 4 versus 3, because Heves was able to find something more. kebit looking for an 8. kebit looking for a response. 94 HP grenade. Oh, kebit has to be careful. kebit got hit pretty hard, and now Fiso with elimination. Psycho with elimination, but there's also Flash. Psycho, Fiso. Okay, they don't really know this one. 2 versus 3. It's the first round where actually Infinite can go for the point, when Infinite can go for the win. But Freaks finds Heves. 2 versus 2, still a lot of time on the clock. Flash and Freaks, this duo. It was doing a great job in Burgundy. Gravesaw. Well hidden on the 30 seconds left, but Freaks checks it, and that's a beautiful scope. Freaks 10-0. Bumblebee, he knows, he have seen Flash, so... and he gets the kill. He could not miss this one. Now it's 1v1 versus 2 scopes. Bumblebee or Freaks. Oh, Bumblebee having some trouble out there. He can run away. 20 seconds only for Freaks to get this kill. Freaks versus Bumblebee. Freaks is already... is he defusing or not? I'm not really sure right now. He was, but it doesn't really matter, because finally Bumblebee finds the kill. It will be the first death of Freaks, and it also be the first round won by the Infinite, but it was too close considering the fact that they hit 3-2 with a great position and planted the bomb.